I wanna be free, I wanna just live inside my Cadillac, that is my shit. And I'll throw it up, that's what it is. M-I-C-A-D-I-L-L-A-C, bitch. Can't see me through my tents, I'm riding real slow, and my paint wet, dripping.
Alright guys, what is up? Jake360 here. I'm back with my second video. Today I'm going to be reviewing my personal vehicle for you guys. This is kind of be like a car review, but also just kind of what's to come on the channel. Like I mentioned in the first video, if you guys watched my GTA Garage review, I said you guys are going to see a whole lot of different things on this channel, and that is very true. I'm going to try to mix it up and just show you guys a bunch of different content. But we can get right to the car. Obviously, make model, it's 2005 Cadillac DeVille. It's the last year that they actually made the DeVille. After that, I believe it was the CTS and all the other different models. But this was the last one of the DeVille. I picked it up about last year. It's been about a full year now I've owned it. As you can see, it's not in bad shape. It's not a whole lot to brag about though at the same time, because it does need work. I have things planned for it. As you guys can see, I'll point it right out, the front bumper there. I did scratch the bumper there a little bit. I tapped a pole. Like I said, I work in a grocery store, but it was in the parking lot. I tapped a pole with it. And in the back too, I'll show you guys a little bit here walking around, just to point out the flaws, just so somebody in the comments doesn't ask it. But right in the back, as you can see, there is a good amount of scratching going on. But as you guys can see, DeVille, last year they made it. It's if you guys are familiar at all with the motors in these Cadillacs, the early ones, North Star V8s. It's a 4.6 liter V8. It makes somewhere between, I think it was 240 to 299 horsepower, which is actually a lot more balls than you'd think a car like this would have. You guys would be pretty surprised. I might have to do a 0 to 60 for you guys just to show you the pickup, because it does get up to speed pretty quick. But again, it's not really meant for that. It's more of a car that's really meant to just kind of enjoy your day, really enjoy the driving experience. So I'll go over, before I start with the interior for you guys, I'll go over kind of what I've done to the car since I've owned it for you guys. As you guys can see, probably one of the most obvious is it's not sitting on a set of stock rims. Stock rims are 16-inch. These are 17-inch. They're Mortiguy racing rims. I picked them up about a month ago from a guy. He had them on an older Camaro at the time, and he just wanted to get rid of them, and he gave me a really good price for them. I'll have to maybe include a picture of what the old rims look like, and they were really horrible. I mean, completely just dry rotted. They looked terrible. So I had to get a new set, the 17-inch, some Mortiguy racing rims. On top of that, I got a set of 17-inch sporty tires on it. So it's honestly a pretty nice ride right now. Yeah, I'll just go around again so you guys can really see the wheels. Definitely makes the car pop. They look pretty good. But we'll go right ahead to the interior. As you guys can see, definitely the old school Cadillac interior. You got the leather seats, the wood trim kind of continued on the doors there with the chrome handle. Looks pretty nice. It's got the stock Bose stereo system in it. Pretty good as it sits. I did upgrade the deck and I did upgrade the woofer. I'll show you guys that later on in the video, but as of right now, I'm just going to kind of go over here. As you guys can see, not a whole lot to see right through here. Just like the driver's seat, I put in aftermarket steering wheel cover on it just to kind of match the trim for the interior. I thought it looked pretty good. And as you guys can see, it was a black steering wheel. Well, the reason I did that was I wanted to contrast what I'm going to do to the exterior. I plan on this spring having the exterior redone in a gloss black with a metal flake. I think it's going to look really nice when it's finished. I got a quote on it, so I'm trying to save up through the winter, and I think I'll have enough come spring to do it for you guys, and I'll definitely make a video about that. So maybe I'll do like a little bit of this video included, and then like a before and after effect for you guys so you can really see. But as it sits, I mean, I really didn't pay too much for the car when I first got it, so I bought it outright. I don't really owe anything on it at all. I pay the insurance every month, and it's not really expensive, and it's a pretty reliable car. I'll get right inside here and show you guys the deck, what I got going on. These DeVilles pretty much have the same, anything from like 2000 to 2006. As for like the climate controls are pretty much the same. You just got it all like the screen up here, and then all your knobs are under it. This is the upgraded deck. It's just I think it was a 2014, 2015 Kenwood model. I wanted to go with something that's just like a little bit of a better brand. So I chose Kenwood. I know like Kenwood, Alpine, probably like the two of the better brands you could pick from. You know, you got like Pioneer and a lot of other ones, but I didn't really want to go with the double din and do like the navigation unit with this thing because I kind of wanted to keep it clean. And I really love how I have storage under there. As you guys can see, got a bottle cap in there, but just like it's nice to have storage under here. I can put my phone under there like when I'm streaming music or whatever. The radio does support like Bluetooth playback up to 2 devices. As you guys can see, it'll tell you when each one of them is connected. USB, aux, and it does have Bluetooth calling, which is really nice. And I wired up a microphone. Let's see if I can show you guys right back to there, and then I ran the wiring through the top so I can always answer phone calls or anything if I'm on the go. You guys might be wondering what this switch is. Well, this is the eject button. No, it's not the eject button. This is the subwoofer power switch that I had wired for multiple different reasons. One of them is when we were installing this deck, we did run into a few problems, and that was honestly probably the only way to really give the amp power for some reason. It really didn't want to cooperate when we did this install. But I've actually come to really enjoy this thing, and it really grew on me. The fact is pretty much that the stereo, as it sits right now, does make quite a bit of noise, and if I'm driving through the town, you know, late at night, and I really don't want to bother anybody, or, you know, I see like a cop behind me or whatever, all I have to do is flick the switch, immediately it'll kill the power to the amp, so it works out pretty good. So as you guys can see, I'll move forward a little bit more there. Got the dash going on. Here, I'll do a quick startup for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about here. It's pretty nice, not too bad. As you guys can see, it's got the all digital dash going on. As you guys are probably going to be like, oh wow, you're doing a car review and you have a check engine light on. Well, actually, as soon as I bought the car, I had a check engine light on. Got it fixed for an evap problem, and now it's back on again for evap. So I think I'm just going to have to honestly get the whole system replaced in it. But I do have plans to do that. Service tire monitor lights on. The only reason that service tire monitor lights on, because I got the brand new tires on, as I guys just talked to you about with you guys with the rims. And I never really worried about ordering the tire monitors yet. I'm going to do it at some point, yes, before I sell it. But I don't really see it as an immediate thing because every car has a tire monitor, so it's not anything really too crazy. You want to pop the trunk quick for me? So I'll get the trunk popped for you guys and I can show you kind of what's going on here. We'll open up the trunk. And as you guys can see, I am a college student, if you were wondering. I think I talked about that a little bit in my first video, so you can expect to see some things definitely out of place in here. But anyway, I don't baby my car, I really don't. Honestly, I probably drive the hell out of it more than anything else. But I try to keep it as clean as I can. As you guys can see, pretty basic trunk. I mean, the storage in this thing is absolutely phenomenal. You could probably fit like 7 dead bodies in this thing, honestly. It's massive. Absolutely massive trunk. Not too much. I got the netting right here. Just a... like a rubber floor mat. Me and my dad sat down to put the sub on, and then under here this part lifts up as well, and you can do you got like your spare tire storage and stuff. As for the subs, 2 12-inch, they're Dove Edition. I believe the brand that they are Jensen's, and I think they're pushing 110 watts of woofer, but you can't quote me right now because I'm not totally sure about the fact. Like I said, I did the install like 8 months ago, I think, with amp, so it's been a while. As you guys can see, I just have kind of an older MTX amp running it right now. You guys hopefully will stay tuned to the channel. As I mentioned, we're going to see a lot of whole different things. One thing I am planning on doing this winter is going to, instead of a single amp, single sub system, I'm going to go to a dual amp, sub, and 4 speaker system. So we're going to get a 4-channel amp for the car speakers, get 4 new car speakers, amp all those speakers to that, and then we're going to run a separate amp just to have these 2 subs powered. So we're going to push this thing to the max and see if we can get the back window to really vibrate a little. But the subs make enough noise as is, and I'm honestly pretty satisfied with it as of right now. I've already spoke to you guys a little bit about, you know, like the rims and stuff. I haven't done a whole lot of work on it. I mean, obviously since I've owned it, it's been pretty much like brake jobs and stuff, you know, just normal wear and tear, oil changes. I've really kept up on maintenance with this thing, and I think that's why it's treated me so good. When I bought it, it had just about 80,000 miles, and right now it has 91. Not really any issues. Like I said, I pointed out the check engine light, the evap issue that I got going on. I kind of knew I needed to get that replaced from the start, and I only kind of did it a little bit, so I really need to go around the rest of the way. But I've taken really good care of the car, honestly. I really haven't done anything too terrible with it, and it's ran pretty good. As for upgrades I got coming, like I mentioned, we're going to be doing the paint when the season changes. So when it, snow stops falling, because I do live in upstate New York, and it's going to start snowing soon, unfortunately. But I'm going to be doing the exterior coloring. Aside from that, we're going to be doing the dual amp system as I talked about. And this weekend, I'm going to have another video coming out for you guys, either on Sunday or Monday, and we are going to be replacing, as you guys can see right down here, it's got a dual set of chrome exhausts. You want to go rev it up just a little bit? And I'll show you guys what it sounds like right now, and I think you guys will really like to hear the sound difference in this thing. So right now, this is absolutely stock, no modification at all to the mufflers. As you guys can hear, really not too much coming out of it. I mean, it's a Cadillac. It's not really built to do anything crazy like that. But I am going to put on, I got a set of a 3-inch stainless steel exhaust. It was a set of 2 of them, and I got that in the mail the other day, so we're gonna have that put on Sunday, and we'll get to hear the difference. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely like the video. Comment for anything else you guys would like to see on the channel. Like I said, just to classify this channel as a gaming channel would be honestly underplaying it for yourself. I'm gonna do a whole lot of different things on this channel. Lots of different things for you guys, but if there's anything in particular you guys would like to see, definitely let me know. You guys might also point this out, there's some paint fade going on. I did mention that I'm gonna do the respray for that reason, because right now, if you look at this car super close, you can kind of tell that, the roof's really faded and the hood's really faded, but the left and the right side are definitely looking way better than that. So I just said, forget it. I'm gonna get the whole thing resprayed. I'm gonna get a brand new rear bumper and a brand new front bumper to fix those 2 dents for you guys come springtime, and then get it repainted. And maybe I'll put it up for sale after all that stuff's done to it, but I'm not really sure yet. I don't know, I might hang on to it when it's all fixed up. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you guys want to see more videos about the car, we can do that. I'm gonna be showing you guys when I do the upgrades to it and stuff. Expect to see a lot of vlog videos coming from this thing, just going to different places, talking about my day with you guys. I'm totally willing to do that, but I'm going to have to cut this one short for you guys. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.